I've never seen it.
I do miss I lived in Williamsburg in 2011. It was like BuzzFeed, Vice, mustache. I saw a guy chain a unicycle up to the train stop one time.
Stop.
And I was like, maybe school shootings will level out when they need to. Maybe nature will find a way. Like chaining, to be fair, everyone was mad.
Yeah.
It wasn't like everyone was like, haha. But he still did it fully,
It's like
unironically.
Pennyweather bicycle looking at.
Yes.
It's just like, the mustache wax. And
It
like,
was.
everything is like in a jar, like a fucking, like apothecary.
Yes.
But it's whiskey or whatever the fuck.
Right. It was optimistic. I'll give the world that at that point. There was an optimism that only like Mumford Sons could have.
Yeah. The boom stomp clap generation. Yeah.
Good for Ed Helms though. I love the guy.
Gorgeous.
He seems happy.
When Ed Helms was on every like music festival lineup when he was just doing like Oops All Bluegrass. Do you know this?
Yeah.
He was, because he's Mr. Banjo, I think, as well.
Yeah, well, unless Steve Martin's not
unless
busy.
Steve, yeah, he'll get bumped for Steve every time.
Steve Martin's like, wait, we could do this?
Yeah.
I thought I had to talk to my short friend.
But 2012 was like a bunch of guys on unicycles and then like a lineup that's like Bluegrass Super Jam featuring Ed Helms. And that's like a wash of that year.
Oh, I went to those.
Yeah.
Oh, is Jeff Tweedy going to sit in with Ed Helms? That was Chicago. That's what Chicago was in that calendar year. I swear I saw Eddie Vedder and was going to go up and hit the box that's a drum while Ed Helms plays the banjo outside Wrigley on opening day.
It's in a refurbished barn? Oh my God, amazing.
It's the barn that Cowett knocked the thing over in, I think. But boy, did I feel hope.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it felt good to live like that for 1 second.
Yeah.
Everything is a thing.
I'm pretty sure there was a day I wore suspenders and a belt.
That's so tough.
My pants were falling up.
What I feel really bad about are people that had that as wedding. You know what I mean? When it's like barefoot, suspenders, bow tie. I'm sorry to anyone who's listening.
It is crazy because you could also be describing hobbits.
No, literally. It's like, it's so that. It's like, it's one earpiece away from this is Comic-Con.
Instead, at their wedding, they were wearing the one earpiece with the like that you would wear on stage for a studio monitor. I just need to hear the vows through this earpiece. I miss it.
Do you?
Yeah, at least I thought there might be more. Yeah. Not of that, just to this all.
Well, then it also is sort of like the beard mustache sort of morphed into like a, like a racist.
Yeah, that is sort of we came to a fork in the public park we called the woods. We came to a fork in Millennium Park, and down one direction, you started brewing craft beer, in the other direction,
it's like a Confederate flag,
started the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
It's like very, very much. It felt like a lot of the. Well, that's what Vice, right?
Well, it's fucking. What was his name? McGinnis, Gavin McGinnis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the guy. He's the Vice guy.
He's the Vice guy.
I think I went to an interview there once that this was like 2011, and you're just like, oh, it's this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then looking back, you're like, well, we went different ways.
No, literally. And it's also so crazy to think about like the guys in bars in Chicago that were like forcing mead down my throat in this way where it was like, if you don't fucking drink this, you're not a real drink. And it's just like, oh, that's like an incel-y kind of, like that hair is splitting into McGinnis territory.
You are so close to describing hobbits in all of what you're saying. The mead.
Yeah, no, exactly.
These guys would ghost me for years on some sort of adventure.
They say they've been at the bar for 7,000 years.
It was a time. I
Malort
think
for my lady.
Malort.
It was Malort.
M apostrophe Lort. Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
Malort.
It's Malort. Oh,
I love the incel Malort. M apostrophe LORT.
Yeah, a hat tip of a name.
Right. Their shot glasses and upside down fedora that they just poured into F apostrophe Dora.
Jesus Christ. And it's just like a guy in like a denim jacket with like an os-rotten patch and then just being like, you have to, it's like, no. I went to Chicago, 10 years, haven't been, saw that, got flashes of that. And I was like, maybe it wasn't a good time.
Now I just listen to that song from the Stranger Things guy if I need to feel like Chicago.
Wait, which song?
He has the guy who's Steve in Stranger Things, I think is the one. He's got really great hair. Oh, that's fine. Then neither of you are gonna know what I'm talking about at all. Will, you can always turn your mic on and back me up if you. No, anyways, he wrote a song that's like, And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. And it's just like, you know, those songs that just reference a place can become popular.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good. It's like a little indie
Yeah,
pop song,
yeah.
and then
Driving Chicago's buildings. That could be good.
yeah,
I could do that. Yeah.
They got the deep dish pizzas.
there you
like
go.
that.
Yeah, but actually they like tavern style. They will push tavern style. It's a lot like that.
If you argue, you'll get killed.
We're in
about the
between-
pizza.
They do get, it's like in between Sufjan Stevens and Tim Robinson. Somewhere is where the guy from Stranger Things lies.
Oh, we got to get back there.
We do. Back to Chicago.
Back to Chicago.
We need to, so we'll do the script,
Wow.
and then we'll talk about the script.
Wow.
And I have printed off copies here. Daniel doesn't know what you've rewritten.
Oh,
And
I
for
think.
surprise.
it's very short. I kind of ran out of time, but it's 3 to 5 pages. With
Yeah,
the prompt.
it's great.
Great. Okay, great.
No, we've had just the front side of a piece of paper before where they said when they came in, I have a 2-sided printer, but it didn't matter. That didn't come into play. They were just playing that.
They're just like flexing.
So don't flip it over just yet, Daniel B. I want you to guess what you figure Katy has never seen.
Okay.
And Katy,
Based
you
on
can
my vibe.
just based on the vibe and the talk about Chicago. You're like Ferris Bueller.
We've met for what? It's about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, both minutes you've known each other. Will
Yeah.
this come into play? What do you think Katy probably has never seen?
I'm gonna say Rambo.
Have you seen Rainbow?
Actually, no.
Okay.
To be real. No, I haven't seen Rambo.
So that will be, but this is not Rambo.
It's not
Okay.
Rambo. Anything else?
Give another guess, and then we'll go warmer or colder.
Okay.
We'll only play this game until it gets old.
All right. I'm gonna say how about Scarface?
Okay, crazily enough, it was between that and this movie.
Yeah, that is a great guess.
Yeah,
that's a
that's
2-point. That's a 2-point guess.
And and I would say based on those two things, it seems like you are looking at me at someone who steers clear of like violence and
Yeah, you seem nice.
hyper. Thank you.
Yeah, you seem really nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like that. I'm going out on a limb and saying you steer clear of violence.
You don't seem like
I'd
you're
be
gonna
willing
hurt
to
me.
put my foot down and claim that about you.
Now,
And,
people have called me volatile. They've called me frightening. Yeah.
and I've got these little bins of instruments. You can grab something out of here if
Oh,
you want to
so-
use it, just throughout the whole podcast. Not
so-
just for your scene, but just throughout the whole
You,
podcast.
you knew me. I love a trinket. Look
You
at
have
this.
to set things out for comedians to touch, otherwise they'll pick their phone. Everyone's got to touch, but we've got a bell. You can use a bell if you want to ding in.
Is this for like added like
Oh, you-
panache for the script, or
You've
just
already
because
overthought it.
this is to keep our minds active?
It's
like,
truly
an enrichment activity.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
this with some toddlers.
Yeah, toddlers and like pigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. This is the puzzle they give to crows.
Yeah.
I set in front of comedians and see if they can get one piece of corn out in exchange for a bottle cap by the end of the podcast.
This is great.
Everyone knows about the crow thing, right? How crows are smart.
I know all about that.
And people who like crows talk. I have been doing this bit about it.
Their age is like 7 years old. Like in terms of like
Yeah.
their mental state.
They're
as
really,
smart as a
really
7-year-old.
smart.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And people are, it's either, the bit is basically that we talk about how someday robots will talk about us.
Yes. Yeah.
Where they're just like, no, I swear, I saw him do a puzzle.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? It's like, if you're nice to them, they'll bring you something.
No, literally.
And people some people just don't know the crow knowledge thing. It seems like it's kind of popular,
I
though.
think it's also the internet is making, I get a lot of TikToks of like one day a crow showed up and it became my best friend and whatever.
Yeah.
But I also know, I think they have like up to 50 to 70 faces, like facial recognition, like facial memory.
Yeah.
They can remember like up to 50 faces, I think.
When I used to live
Crazy.
in Atwater Village, there would be crows who would just hop over because I saw the videos where it's like bring
Yeah.
crows, little stuff. And I got a seed thing, like seeds, and I would just toss them to them. So then every time I went by this playground, this like school, the crows
Yeah.
would like look over and just be like kind of like hop over and be like, it's the guy who gives
And
the
it's
seeds.
terrific.
And then they would start piling little things by the fence right there.
That's crazy.
Like to pay you,
Yeah.
basically
yes.
to repay you.
They will go find things that aren't crow stuff.
Yeah.
Which is almost everything in the
Yeah.
human-driven world.
Right.
Certainly.
And they brought me a Honda Civic. No, they would bring you like a piece of string or
Oprah
a
of
bottle
birds,
cap or
yeah.
trash or a
Yeah.
piece
Yeah.
of plastic and
That's
pile them in like the
nice.
corner of the school where I would just like dump seeds.
We have a family of murder of crows, actually.
Mm-hmm.
A murder of crows that live sort of above. We have a bunch of trees, and I think about them all the time when I go out to my car, and I always I've been like trying to like be like
Like teach them waving so then they
Or
know
like
why.
my face, I want it to
Yeah.
be a face that they remember.
Yeah.
And I like, no, it actually needs to be food. I need to like give them something.
They even more, from what I understand, even they have a stronger dislike remembrance thing than they do even if they like you.
Yeah.
If you like kick a crow
Sure.
or something like that, which sounds like the name of the game where you hit the hoop down the street. If you wrong them, they will go out of their way to remember you. Versus if you
Good.
right them, they're just like, okay.
Good. I think that rocks.
So no, not Scarface.
So not Scarface. So not Scarface
Okay.
at all. One more guess?
Yeah.
Ish.
Um,
Unless he gets really
Or do we
close.
a lot of guesses?
Who knows?
Okay. It's your, listen, I didn't mean to take the
No, we're not a rule
Hey.
away from fixing what this has
Is
been for
everybody
the run
okay?
of the podcast.
That was crazy what I just did. That was violent.
Almost every episode of this podcast, the guest, especially if it's their first time on, will say something like, and this is how it's supposed to be in some capacity.
Well, listen, this already is
Yeah.
really good.
It looks like I gave you crow gifts.
And I'm going to remember you forever.
I'm gonna say Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, King. I've seen that about 400 million times.
Just trying to switch it up.
That's
2 points for Katie.
That actually is a movie that anytime it's on, I will sit my ass down and watch.
That's like a TV movie for
It's
you.
so fabulous. It's right and tight, real nice arc, real just like clean, fun movie.
Are you excited for the sequel?
No.
Oh, I think Shein buys Prada in it, and so she starts working for Shein.
It's like, wait, are you being serious?
No, that is not it at all. Meryl Streep is just supervising 9-year-olds sewing disposable clothes.
And she's such a bitch about it. Yeah, I'm like, can we stop with, no, we don't have to talk about this, but like, I just leave it alone, you know?
The problem was it made money.
Yeah,
If everything breaks exactly even,
yeah,
then they won't make more of them.
yeah.
Unless they're about magic.
Unless, we all got to really get to work and write the most mediocre shit.
All right, so let's do now to wrap it this game. Do 2 movies you've seen and the movie you haven't seen, and see if Daniel can pick out the movie you haven't seen.
Okay. Okay. This is a thing where you're like, think of a movie and your mind goes blank.
Right.
Does this happen to everybody?
Oh yeah. It
If I
just
was like
happened to me when I had to guess these movies.
it's thinking of anything from nothing.
From nothing.
is impossible. But if I was like, think of a movie with blue in the title, you
Yeah.
think of like 5.
Got it. Okay. All right. Okay.
2 of the movies are Blue Crush.
Unfortunately, I was going before you said blue. I was going to say Deep Blue Sea, and now it's obvious that that's a movie that I've seen and love. Okay, the movies that I have seen. A Cinderella Story, Anaconda, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Which one is the Nazi? Which one's the playing Spot the Nazi with Daniel Shar?
And also, as a Jew, I love this.
Yeah, it could be a helpful game.
Okay, based
More
on-
difficult now than it's been in recent years.
Again, the mustache and the beard thing.
Yeah, based on that facial hair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that you have not seen Anaconda.
2 points for Katie. The movie that Katie has not seen is
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Is there any world where you've seen this?
No, I have not.
Yeah. So Daniel frequents our third seat here on the podcast
Wow.
and has not seen a single movie that's ever been out.
Isn't that
So-
interesting? So for you, is this like a nice? Is this nice, or are you like?
Not even like an elaboration of details.
So is this nice? Do you like this,
love
or are
it.
you like? I gotta see more movies when you're reading all the pretend movies.
It does not make me want to see more movies.
Okay,
I have
interesting.
fun coming here,
How do you feel
hanging
about
out with
that?
Kyle, and
Nothing anyone's ever done has made him want to see the movie.
And you're just not a movie guy.
not really. I love a comedy. I love a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, I haven't seen much.
What's your favorite documentary?
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West
Oh
Virginia.
my God. That was such a staple for me in like high school.
Yeah.
That's a wild one.
Yes.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rewatched it recently. Still holds up.
I gotta rewatch it.
I have not even heard of this.
It's dope.
Johnny Knoxville produced it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know this. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
It's about this crazy, crazy family.
The
and-
Dancing Outlaw is the famous one.
Yes. There was already a documentary about
Wesco.
him,
Jesco, not
Jesco White.
Wesco. Yeah.
But they made a documentary about his entire family, and they are all like the
Is
most
this one
crazy
film
characters.
or is this one of these? Like,
It's just one film.
One
yeah.
that's
film.
amazing.
Yeah, it's sick.
I love when something is a documentary and then the person's like, you should watch it. And it's just that. And it's not 8 2-hour episodes of a story that took 2 hours.
Just give me a 90-minute
The Monopoly, rigged Monopoly documentary on HBO could have been an email.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was. It was just based on like one publication story and it was 5 hours long.
That's, I mean, unfortunately, I really got into a horrible habit of watching like, you know, documentaries that should have been 2 seconds. And then there are 8 episodes. They're all an hour. And it's about like, like a white woman going through something, like, you know, like a cult or like a kidnapping or like a weird marriage thing or mostly murders, like murder.
The cult ones will always be so long. I watched like the Netflix documentary on the Waco situation. What am I, a cop who works there?
Well, the event.
I'm like, hey, that one of the craziest things that ever happened could have been a text. But eventually they're just like talking about the cop's marriage.
That's what
and
I'm
like
saying.
I'm like, we're 5 episodes in and they're just trying to draw it out. And like, you know, this guy always goes to the same barbecue restaurant. And I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's not even there.
And then there's like a sting that's supposed to like signal that that's important. And you're like, it's not important.
Never gonna come up ever again.
It's never going to come
Oh,
up.
the guy who ran the cult also ate?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
So
So Breakfast at Tiffany's.
the Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I have seen this.
You have. Do you like it? Is it good?
No.
Yeah. It seems to me like the most boring movie of all time.
This was it was a film. We watched it in film class in college, like that kind of thing where you come in at 5 p.m. and blah, 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 and watch it and the little auditorium. And we'll talk about it after. We'll see what you nail and what you don't nail
Oh,
about
sure.
it.
Okay.
And then we can talk there. So cast it however you'd like to cast it.
Oh, okay. How many characters are there? There is, okay.
And I'm happy to play little. I'll have you do the stage directions.
Me? Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm happy to play even no one if it's just 2 characters. I'm happy just to hang out.
Okay. Do you want who's okay? Well, here's the thing: who can do a better like little transatlantic accent? A little hello.
There's no way it's me.
Let's hear it.
Can I get a phrase? Like a
Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
That's great.
Great.
Okay,
Great.
so you're Aubrey.
Great.
What if you did all that and she was like, so you're Andy Rooney in the horrible racist Asian makeup?
So okay, you're Aubrey. You're Henry.
Henry.
I'm stage directions. We need a waiter. Who's better at French accent?
You know it's not me.
I can do it.
Oh, Henry.
You can do it if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Put it out to the group and decided to bring it right back to myself.
And who? Oh no, I took it right away. And absolutely not.
Right call.
And then who's gonna be the monster? Who does a monster voice?
I'll do a monster
Yeah,
voice.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
the Mario.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay, great. So breakfast at Tiffany's. We just go. We go right in.
Yeah, right into it.
Okay. Interior French restaurant day. Waiters in tuxedo jackets take food orders from immaculately dressed patrons. A table of women in large hats clap as a gorgeous ham is carved by white-gloved hands and placed delicately on their plates. Yep, this is lunchtime in New York City. The camera pans through the beautiful restaurant and lands at a corner booth. Here we see Aubrey, the thinnest woman in the history of the world, wearing a black dress and a pearl necklace, and Henry, a guy with a type of chin that no longer exists. It's a chin that could kiss you goodnight and break your heart. The type of chin that goes off to war on a big boat while a bunch of people wave hankies at it and cry. These two are deeply in love and don't care who knows it. Aubrey laughs coquettishly at something that Henry's chin whispers in her ear. She waves a hand at him.
Oh, Henry, you're simply too much.
I'm sorry, darling, but can you blame me? Here I am sitting across from my beautiful fiance in the most expensive restaurant in New York. I feel like the luckiest man in the world.
Just then, a waiter wheels a large silver dome tray to their table. Henry tries to wave him away.
Oh, I don't believe we ordered anything else.
This is for the mademoiselle.
Smart casting choice. Yeah.
Thank you. Aubrey and Henry exchange a look as the waiter lifts the silver dome, revealing a single white envelope. Aubrey's face falls.
Oh, my God.
Is something the matter?
Aubrey doesn't answer, eyes fixed on the envelope. Henry studies her face as she opens it with trembling hands.
I thought we'd have more time. at least until after the wedding.
She removes a black card from the envelope and places it carefully on the table between them.
Darling, for goodness sake, what is it?
An invitation to a breakfast.
Henry breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, well, that's wonderful. I love breakfast.
Aubrey shakes her head and takes Henry's hands. She looks up at him with tears in her eyes.
No, you don't understand.
She looks down and steels herself.
When I was a girl, I met an old beggar woman in the woods. I was holding a large chocolate rabbit. It was Easter, you see, and she asked for a bite. But I didn't want to give her a bite because Easter comes but once a year.
Henry nods solemnly.
When I said no, her eyes glowed red and she began to chant. When you have found true love's first kiss, with Tiffany you must have breakfast. It was a curse, and it's finally caught up to me.
Henry absorbs this.
I suppose I just have one question. Who is Tiffany?
Aubrey looks down at the black card. Embossed in gold is an address and the words, "See you soon, XOXO, Tiffany."
I guess we're about to find out.
They look up at each other as the opening guitar riff to Dick Dale's Miserlou begins. Hup, hup, ha! Smash to title, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Exterior, Tiffany's house, morning. A crumbling medieval castle surrounded by a moat of snapping alligators. Lightning strikes ominously as Aubrey and Henry approach. A drawbridge is lowered to allow them to cross, and they soon reach the towering metal doors, decorated with a custom sign that reads, "Bless this mess." Before they can even knock, the doors open on their own, and a monster voice calls out to them from within.
Aubrey, I've been expecting you.
Crushed it.
Really good Mario.
Thank you.
Really good. Aubrey and Henry cower as an enormous figure emerges from the shadows. A crash of lightning illuminates the entryway and reveals the figure. Aubrey and Henry scream at the sight of the hideous 15-foot oozing blob of flesh wearing a glittering ball gown. Its face is a swollen mass of boils with deep-set eyes and hundreds of rotten teeth. On its head, nested in a tuft of hair, is a tiny princess tiara. This is Tiffany.
Who wants breakfast?
Tiffany laughs maniacally as flames illuminate a mountain of scrambled eggs, pancakes, bacon, croissants, and toast, all piled on top of a massive stone table. Aubrey and Henry tremble as they step towards the food, uncertain of their future.
Just like the song.
Just like it. So, am I close?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. There's a portrayal that doesn't hold up over time.
Okay.
There's someone way too committed to something that might not age well.
Okay.
I would say that is probably the biggest overlap. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back. We'll talk about Breakfast at Tiffany's and play some
Gorgeous.
games. Breakfast. So what, I guess I didn't spend a ton of time asking you what you did know coming in.
I genuinely, well, first of all, her name's Aubrey because I said out loud, I thought the actress's name was Aubrey, and it's Audrey Hepburn.
Yes. No, it is.
And,
it is. Some would say famously Audrey.
Famously Audrey Hepburn. Some could say that. And it's not that I had no idea who she was. I know obviously who Audrey Hepburn is, but it was like in the listing out, I like said out loud, like, oh, I haven't seen many Audrey Hepburn movies. And I was like, well, that's why I should do this, because I just said Aubrey. But I don't know anything about this movie. All I know, it's the thing that like Airbnb hosts seem to decorate their spaces with isn't it that iconic picture of her with the
smoking the cigarette, like I would say like the dorm poster.
No, literally.
Yeah.
It's like, I've been to so many Airbnbs where it's like the bathroom is Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Like this is definitely the one.
No, absolutely. There it is.
It's super famous, iconic. I mean, this is probably what I would say most people probably pluck into their head for Audrey Hepburn right away, amongst a lot of things, but legitimately the big sunglasses, the necklace.
The pearls.
It's just like what I remember about it from seeing it was it's just she's young in New York. There's a guy in New York who's a writer. It is impossible to separate this movie from Mickey Rooney's. Did I say Andy Rooney earlier?
I think you did.
It's Mickey Rooney. Performance, because it is such a jarringly like racist depiction that I can't believe.
Brother.
It's crazy to me that this wouldn't be what you associate with a movie even having not seen it.
I genuinely had no idea. That's so fucking tough.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Yunioshi is the character.
Sure.
And if you think the prosthetic is bad, the voice is worse.
Oh, of course.
It is.
Yeah.
But it feels like something that even when it came out, people were probably like, are we mad at someone?
Yeah.
Are we at war?
Yeah.
It is absolutely crazy.
It's really tough. I mean, yeah, listen, like I put beggar woman in because I thought that's something that they would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's like kind of not, but you know, it felt safe enough. People talk like that back then.
Sure. I think we understand the context of where something came from.
Right?
You could watch it at some point. I usually would say to people, yes.
Is it boring though? It seems boring.
Once again, in college, it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But you're like, okay, she's very famous.
Yeah.
You get that she has like a magnetic
Right.
charisma
Yeah.
all of the time. And that is apparent. Yeah.
Is she funny in it? Like, is she like silly, goofy, like Lucy?
It's very,
vibes? Like,
no, not like that funny, but more quirky.
Yeah. Kind of like original.
Wouldn't it be crazy if
Manic
this
Pixie.
woman made a joke a guy would make? Kind of energy, isn't it? Look at her being sassy.
Well, and for the time. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
In the movie she votes. It's very crazy.
Come on, man. What the hell?
Yeah, you should see the prosthetic she put on. And she dresses up as Mickey Rooney to go vote. Well, he's just the oldest boy who's ever lived.
That's so voting at Tiffany's. I mean, that is wonderful.
You get in right
also,
when the polls open. What else? I'm wondering what else. So Scarface was what the other one came down to.
Yeah.
So you're just like, are you in which dorm room do you walk into? This is a real, this is a dorm poster energy.
And I do think that is like the whole thing, right? Like I kind of like put up this mental block. The Godfather was another one where I was just like, this is on the bedroom wall of like the worst people I've ever met. So I'm not going to engage with it. Scarface is one, but I'm like, I've been proven wrong time and time again. It's like there's reasons.
That's always the problem.
You know?
Is when when the person you don't want to agree with because of how they present it is inevitably correct about sort of like an all-time great thing.
100%. Yeah, it's like I don't love that it's like on the book bag of like a guy standing in front of a bowling alley, but it's like also, you know, there's a reason it's a fucking book bag, man. You know, it's cool. But I don't know. It also feels like I maybe I'm being too self-critical, but like maybe as I'm getting older, I'm afraid that my mind is like closing and like I just have less and less curiosity about like Scarface. If I were to sit down tonight and say, I want to watch a movie, I bet it's going to be a movie I've seen before and know that I like.
So you're less willing to dive into something for the first time.
Especially if I have a preconceived notion about... I go into movies blind and that's fun.
Would you be more willing to watch a movie for the first time that came out last year than like Scarface or something?
Yes, and I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Because it's like I just watched like the fucking like The Conversation and I was like, that's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen.
I've never even heard of it.
It's so dope. You gotta watch The Conversation.
What's it about? You'll never believe. Is this a new movie?
A Conversation. It's
this is a very old movie from the 70s.
With Gene Hackman, and he hears a conversation.
Is this a new movie? Very famous Francis Ford Coppola movie from the 70s that I've just not heard of.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, Gene Hackman.
Yeah. Everybody's in it. It's unfortunately a movie. Well, also, I guess that brings me to what I was going to say is that I have to watch movies multiple times to really absorb them. Mm-hmm. It's like I'll watch it. It'll wash over me no matter what, genre or whatever, or when it was made. It'll wash over me. I will know that I have liked it or know that I have disliked it, but won't be able, as you have just seen, show you why.
Yeah.
The details completely leave, and I have to revisit.
Are you caught up in what will happen more so then you sort of are picking on, because because this is how I am. I'm not
Yeah.
like the first time I watch something, especially even maybe more with like television, but with movie, I'm just like, what happens? And then the second time I watched, I'm like, they really wrote this down before they made it. Do you know what I mean? They really made these choices to influence what people are doing. Someone thought this out. That's like me watching The Godfather. I'm like, someone thought about this.
That isn't, because I will do that. I think that's my second watch or third watch. It's like the first watch is genuinely, I'm either swept away or I'm not. And if I'm not swept away, then I will never think about it ever again, and I won't revisit. If I'm swept away, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to have that feeling again. I'm a big horror movie person.
This one like goes in the Rolodex to revisit type of thing.
Yeah. But it happens a lot with horror movies just because they're more engrossing to me. But the conversation, I know that I loved it. I know I had the best time in the world watching it. Can't wait to watch it again. Couldn't tell you 1 second of that film.
I'm doing a new impromptu game right now.
Okay.
Based on everything you've heard so far, Daniel, do you think Katy watches movies at home with captioning on?
I'm going to say no.
Thank you. I don't.
Okay.
I find it to be deplorable. I find that to be one of the worst things that could ever happen. And I found myself time and time again in group settings where it's not my home and someone's like, and we're gonna put on closed captions. This just happened, and it's with like two lovely friends who I adore, and I obviously wouldn't say anything.
You can say their names. They're not going to listen to this because
they're deaf. No, Katy and Anna, they're both fantastic. And but we watched a movie. We watched After the Hunt, which actually, that's, have you guys seen this movie?
I've not heard of this one either.
Brother.
Oh, I recognize this poster.
Sure. It's a stinker. It's not good. And I had heard that it was bad, and we got together and we sat our asses down and watched. And I like to do that. I guess my closed captioning was on for this movie. That is fine if it's a movie that I'm like sitting down specifically with the understanding of like, this is not a serious watch. But I really don't understand it when people have it on. Because I'm like, I'm only staring at
I have the same
little
problem.
box.
Yeah, the box.
It's distracting. It's very distracting.
Yeah, and also
Yes.
sometimes, especially the box covers, and then if there's other actual words on the screen,
Yeah.
the box then moves to a weird place because
Yes.
it's not going to cover like credits or something like that that's happening.
It's bananas. And it ruins the delivery of lines and like
Yeah.
the surprises. And
Yeah.
like, it's crazy.
I hate when it it fucks up the timing of a joke.
Yes.
Like reveals a joke before.
100%. Yeah. I mean, it's like, obviously foreign films, of course, but even, that sometimes I feel like, you say no.
I torrented the movie Babel when it came out I just stole it off the internet to watch it, and I didn't know that I didn't know how you can't torrent captioning tracks easily, I guess, and it didn't come with one, and I watched it with no captioning on the whole time and thought that was part of the art. And then I saw it on TV once and I was like, oh, they know each other. I had no idea what happened in the entire movie.
That's really funny.
It's like a movie about 5 or 6 languages or something.
I have never seen Babel.
Oh, you're
That's
fine.
with Mr. Pitt. Mm-hmm. That's a movie that I remember seeing the cover of in Blockbuster every time I went in, and it's like one of those.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Babel, Hellraiser, and Sexy Beast were the ones that were like.
Which is how I describe Hellraiser.
Thank you, buddy. Butterball, honey.
Well, I don't know why. I want to ask people if they think someone else uses captioning. I think that's a fun thing to ask, so I'm going to add that to the repertoire.
That's really
People
good.
ask about each other.
How do you feel? But you say no. You say yes.
Once again, it depends on the seriousness of the situation.
Yeah.
It's fine if you're not going to pay attention. It's on sometimes. It's not on sometimes. What about on an airplane? On an airplane, I definitely don't. It's like nice because I'm sitting still, not using it right there or anything like that.
Would take up most of the screen on the back of the.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
That
not on
teeny
these
little-
planes with these screens.
You're talking about all your own
I watch stuff on my Apple Watch.
You sure?
As it was intended. Yeah, I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey on my Apple Watch every single time I
You
fly.
saw Mad Max.
Yeah.
And yeah. Fury Road on the Apple Watch.
And
is
they make you scroll to see, you're like, oh, Furiosa. You know what I mean? You scroll to the next line. And I do have captioning on that.
Brother, I watched Fury Road on the plane. Not that it was my first time watching it, but I was like, I want to put this to the test. And I was like heart racing the entire time, even on a plane.
Yeah.
I love that
You should tap the person next to you and be like, we should do this with the plane.
Can you imagine? Get a load of this.
This would make the news.
Yeah.
Think they got water up there?
Your pilot is just the big giant water guy. All right, we've got a few games we're going to play here on the podcast. The first game that we're going to play is called Before and Afters.
Get ready to play Before and Afters.
How this game works is two movies have been smashed together into one movie.
Okay.
I will read you the smashed together plot. You have to tell me the smashed together title. For instance, on the board today, we have How to Looper Guy in 10 Days, which
Really
is How to Lose a Guy in
good.
10 Days and Looper put
Yeah.
together. Shout out Hugo Bosk on the Discord for that one. You made the board today. I'll read you a few.
Okay.
Some of the titles today were submitted from folks on the Discord as well. Thank you to Masubi, Rocky, Eternal for a few of these. And then I just write up the plots. Here we go. Number one. Which one do I want to do first? Here we go. A friendship between two witches is now fractured, and one fights for animals' rights while the other must realize why they are the god of thunder.
Wait, can you explain what?
So
Wait, so
this is 2
you're-
movies smashed
yes,
together.
It's Wicked,
titles.
and then the God of Thunder element is the other one, right? Can you read it again?
Yeah, a friendship between two witches is now fractured, and one fights for animals' rights while the other must realize why they are the god of thunder.
I don't know the other movie. I don't know the reference.
That's okay.
Really
I get so pissed.
Dr. Doolittle.
What'd you say?
Dr. Doolittle, I don't know.
No, it is not Dr. Dr. Doolittle, the god of thunder. We are looking for Wicked Thor Good. Wicked Thor Good.
That's wonderful.
Will, if you ever think, and you are also more than welcome to chime in if you...
There's no way I would have got that.
Number two, a physician who can talk to animals must travel...
How good do you feel right now? How amazing. That's electric. That's fantastic.
Finish it, Kyle. Finish it.
I'm riffing one. A physician who can talk to animals must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe where conflict has broken out over an extensive supply of a precious resource.
I mean, this isn't it, but Dr. Doolittle Women is what I'm going to say. Just because
You think Little Women is about
seen it.
flying to a new planet to fight over a resource?
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
Oh,
Oh, wow. That is 2 points to Daniel. 2 points to Daniel for guessing Dr. Doolittle. One question. It's literally on the... When you said it, I was like, the order is changing now. And Katie, 3 points for you for getting the full title.
Wow.
Current score 7-5.
These are fun.
Next one. Oh, if you thought those ones weren't good, wait till the ones that I thought you would need to hear the first ones to understand the game enough to
Okay,
hear.
word. Here we go. Heating up.
The ones I don't think were good enough to be an example. A telesales operative becomes disillusioned with his existence and begins to hunger for fresh excitement in his life and becomes cursed to live as a terrifying monster in a castle, a curse which can only be broken if he finds true love.
Ugh, and what's tough about this is like, then I have to remember the name of the movie, which I'm very bad at.
I know the first one.
Yeah. I can't remember the first one's name, but I know which movie it is.
It's
can work
Sorry
together.
to bother you.
Yeah. So sorry to, and then,
Is it Nosferatu?
yeah, sorry to,
Sorry to bother too.
right?
No. Neither of those are the movie. A telesales operative becomes disillusioned with his existence and begins to hunger for fresh excitement in his life and becomes cursed to live as a terrifying monster in a castle, a curse which can only be broken if he finds true love.
Oh. It's not Office Space, is it? No, obviously not. Beauty and the Beast.
Although Face Office Space is one of the all-time great ones.
That's
and also would maybe be the best movie of any of the
That's
ones.
really good. Beauty and the Beast is the second one? It's got to be, right? I don't know.
Kyle gave a tiny little nod.
I don't Who's disillusioned?
I'll
in
tell
his
you,
telemarketer?
one of these movies won Best Picture, and the other one is a much better movie than that.
I don't know.
We're looking for American Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Beauty
wow.
and the Beast.
Oh, interesting. I guess when I think of American Beauty, I guess what else is? I guess I think more of, I don't think more of the dad story. I think more of like
Plastic bag.
Plastic Bag.
I also think Plastic Bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. It's really, that's a character.
Although the guy who was in that movie has a great YouTube.
Which, the guy, the Plastic Bag guy?
No, Kevin Spacey. I was just making Kevin Spacey. Remember when he kept putting out the same weird video every Christmas?
Yeah.
What a freak.
That's the weird thing
That's
he's
the
done.
worst thing that guy's ever done is a lack of creative rewriting. Stop playing Frank Underwood.
He also was just back in the news in the sense, like there was like an article that was written about him that was like, he's actually unhoused now. And then he like came out and he was like, I'm actually not unhoused. I live in hotels because
He was
I'm
homeless
working.
in the way Roger Sterling was homeless in Mad Men.
Yes.
He's living in the Plaza Hotel.
It's like, it's like, cause he's also like actively working, which I didn't realize.
I would always see a thing float up that was like, Kevin Spacey taught an acting class in Prague. And I'm like, how is this in front of me?
Yeah. They love to, listen, I love to get my updates on my fellas, on my Woody, on my Kevin, Mr. CK.
Oh,
He wrote a book.
I was like, what did Woody Harrelson do?
Be fantastic and charming. Yeah.
Next one. An adventurous teenager sails out on a mission to save her people, fulfilling the ancient quest of her ancestors by moving to New York and hilariously and quirkily cooking lobster in a pot with a sex predator.
Mo Annie Hall.
Mo Annie Hall is correct. I'm just going to let you guys drive the conversation to the next one. Talk about someone who's in one of these next two that I have written down.
Wow. Yeah, we're 2 for 2 for Sex Pests. This is good.
Next, no shortage.
No.
A young British, none of these reference anyone we've talked about yet, I don't think.
Okay.
A young British officer who becomes a living legend in the desert by uniting rival fighters through daring raids, turns against the war and finds purpose helping on a farm where a small pig wants to be a sheepdog.
Can you read that one more time?
A young British officer who becomes a living legend in the desert by uniting rival fighters through daring raids, turns against the war and finds purpose helping on a farm where a small pig wants to be a sheepdog.
God, I don't know. I mean, Babe, but I don't know the first one. Do you have any idea?
No, I have no clue.
Lawrence of Arabia?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia is correct.
Nice.
Will from the bleachers on the board with a point.
Haven't seen Lawrence of Arabia, by the way. That's another one.
In theaters, it's big.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
big
yeah.
and so it's another one I watch it. And they're like, you don't believe how big this is.
Yeah, and you say, well, there it is.
You're
That's big.
Looks great on your Apple Watch.
right. It kills the mystique of because I remember in class we talk about how big it is, and then he's like, you can see Lawrence of Arabia.mp4, and you're like, I feel like this probably isn't how it started. I can see you at Bear Share. All right, final one. A lonely middle-aged woman befriends teenagers and lets them party in her basement, and a young girl has a plan of inviting 3 men from the women's past so the girl can potentially meet her real father to escort her down the aisle.
Mother of the Bride?
It's not Mother of the Bride.
I can't remember the name of the movie. It's the ABBA movie, right? Yeah. What's it called? What I can't. What's the first? I don't think I've seen
Mia?
Mamma Mia, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I know the first movie that it's referencing.
Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia is correct. It is the
What?
movie Ma and Mamma Mia
Give me
put
a
together.
break. Give me a break. Go home. No.
Boo. Oh, everyone's cheering. You guys just can't see it because you're listening. If you guys listen to the podcast, let me know if you listen with captions on. All right, that is our final before and afters. Let's look at our scores. In third place with 1 point, Will. Will has 1
Wow.
point. In second place with 7 points, Daniel has 7 points, and then Katie 15
Oh my
points. 15
goodness.
points. We're moving on to our next game. This game is called Build the Perfect Movie.
Build a perfect movie.
You know what we actually need to do is we will play that game just on the other side of our last break.
Gorgeous.
All right, we are back. Build the perfect movie. How this game works is I'll give you a category. You have to pick 2 movies from that category whose Rotten Tomatoes score add up to as close to 100 as possible without going over.
Okay.
You'll be competing against one another, and you'll pick your first. I'll give you the score. You can then pick your second one, sort of based on how your score from the first one is. So the first category we're going to do is, let's do dramas. Dramas will be our first one. I got a little background music we'll roll during this one right here. Katie, you pick your first drama. Then Daniel, you pick your first. I'll let you know your scores so you can go from there.
Any drama.
Any drama.
Again, this requires me to remember. How about Silence?
All right.
I will say that Jennifer Lopez movie Enough.
Which one?
It's called
Where
Enough.
she like beats up her abusive ex-husband, I think.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Silence, 83%. So you're going to be looking for a 17. Looking for a movie 17%. Enough, 22%.
Oh.
So you're looking for a 78. And since you need a bigger number, Daniel, you'll pick first. Katie, try and think of a drama that's 17% or less.
17% or less
Yeah.
drama.
So be brainstorming yours. And
Fuck.
Daniel, you're looking 78 as close to as possible.
All right. I'm going to say, what is that? Marriage Story? Is that Adam Driver movie?
Yes.
Okay. And then, what's like a terribly rated?
There has been one.
Oh God, it's not Doubt. Because Doubt, I think, actually was.
Yeah, I think it actually won a lot of Oscars.
Yeah, I think it won a ton.
I'm not trying to dissuade
That movie
you.
sucks shit, though. Have you seen it? It's so crazy.
That one I put captioning on and just
It's
watch in the background.
The entire thing is Meryl Streep looking down at Philip Seymour Hoffman from a window.
You're describing awards.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm blanking.
You're good. What's the worst movie you can think of? The most critically maligned
The
movie.
most critically maligned movie. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe Bug. Let's say Bug, the Ashley Judd movie. I bet that didn't do well.
All right. We'll review the scores. Enough is a 22%. Marriage Story, 95.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Way over.
Oh,
way
no.
over. I call Marriage Story acting the movie. They're good at acting, though. 83% for Silence. Bug, 62. Also way over.
Get out.
Also way over. So if you both lose, Will gets the points. We're going to do a second round of Build the Perfect Movie. For this one, you have to use 2 movies you've never seen.
Okay.
2 movies you've never seen whose Rotten Tomatoes scored up to as close to 100 as possible. Katie, your first one.
Okay. The Meg 2.
Nah, you've seen it.
I have never seen it.
I bet you have.
I've seen the Meg. Haven't seen the second one. Does that count?
Daniel, your first movie you've never seen.
Let's say the Goodfellas. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that.
I typed in Goodfellas movie, like I needed the qualifier for it to not show me something else. The Meg 2 is a 27%. So you're going to be looking for a movie you've never seen that's 73% or less. Goodfellas, 93.
Yeah, whoops.
They liked that one, so you're looking for 7. So think of the worst movie you've never seen here while Katie brainstorms. 73.
A 7. Who's getting a 7? I feel like even like M. Night Shyamalan beach movie or whatever got more than a 7. Old or whatever. Wait a second. Oh, no. I'm thinking of shows. Fuck. I'm panicking.
That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You're looking for a 73, a movie you've never seen. 73 is a tough number. Most people liked it pretty much, but a lot didn't. It's odd. It's hard. Any genre.
Any genre,
As long
73.
as you haven't seen it.
Okay.
You can even lie.
Okay.
I don't know what you've seen.
I think this is really good for the listener. Is me thinking.
Yeah, they're sitting here screaming a movie they probably know is
You're
73.
skipping through my thinking, right? In the edit.
I put an ad for McDonald's in the middle. Brian Cox tries to sell you nuggets.
Please. I'm so embarrassed. God, I don't know because I don't know movie. I can't think of lists of movies off the top of my head.
Think of an actor.
An actor. It's not.
But like their name, not just the profession. All right, I'm picturing it. It's someone acting.
Can you give me an actor?
Adam Sandler.
Okay, I didn't see Hubie Halloween or whatever. Hubie Halloween.
I cannot believe that's the first Adam Sandler movie that popped into your head.
No, the ones that I haven't seen.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Goodfellas is a 93. Shar.
Is that Nick Swartzen movie, Bucky Larson or something?
Oh.
I was picturing Nick Offerman, and I was like, he was in Bucky Larson? All right, here we go. The Meg 2, 27%.
Okay.
Hubie Halloween, 54.
Wow.
So that's what, 71? Is that what that adds up to?
Wow.
81. 71? Am I doing the math? 55.
Honey, don't tell me to do math.
81%.
Wow.
That's a good movie. That's close. That's close. Goodfellas is a 93. Bucky Larson, 3.
Wow.
So that is a
Wow.
96%.
What
so
is Bucky
Daniel
Larson?
takes it. It appears to be Nick Swartzen dresses up as though he's also auditioning for Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Wow. Oh no! What's he doing?
Bucky, innocent Midwesterner Bucky. Let me turn this music off real quick. Innocent Midwesterner Bucky Larson works a dead end job. He wants to be a famous pop star, I think is what it is. Directed by Tom Brady.
Is that right?
That's what it says. Tom Brady, parentheses, film director.
I see.
How incredible would that have been if we found that out now?
I think we'd have to stop.
All his championships were just to bury the movie. It's like, I gotta change my
I
SEO.
have to figure something else out.
All right, the next game we're going to play, this is our, you know what? I really want to play this new game, and we're going to do this.
A new game.
I have this game we played one time, and we don't have a song for it just yet, so we do have this one. No theme song for this one yet. This game is called How Many Words Into This IMDb Synopsis of This Movie Do You Think You Can Guess What Movie it's a synopsis for?
Fun. Okay, great.
We're working on a longer title. And basically, I will tell you the year a movie came out.
Okay.
You have to tell me how many words into the synopsis it will take you to guess what movie it is.
Okay.
You are allowed to undercut one another. You'll essentially bid for it. So Daniel could be like, I could do it in 5. Katie, you could be like 4. And then at one point, someone will be like, prove it. And you have to do it in that many words.
Okay.
Does that make sense? We've only played it once. I haven't gotten
You're
really good at
gonna read the IMDb.
I will read you the year of a movie.
Okay.
You have to tell me how many words into the synopsis of that movie you can guess what movie it
I
is.
see.
And then whoever thinks they can do it in the lower number has to try.
Okay.
The year for this first movie, and I'll give you a category.
Okay.
These are animated.
Okay.
You know what? No year. I gave you a category. So how many words into this animated movie's plot do you think you can guess what it is? Katie, you start. And then you can go back and forth. Like if you say 8, Daniel could say 7. You could say 6.
I see. I bet 10.
10? Do you think you can do it in less, Daniel?
Yeah, I'll say 8.
8? Do you think you can do it in less, Katie?
Let's say 7.
I'm gonna say prove it.
Prove it. Prove that you can guess what movie this is in under 7 words. Here's your 7 words. When Eric Cartman and his friends go.
I didn't consider there'd be names. I didn't consider this at all.
Any guesses?
The South Park movie.
It is the South Park movie. Congratulations.
Damn.
All right. The next animated movie. Katie, you kick off the bidding. How many words will it take you to guess?
Well, based on that, let's start.
I haven't read this one just yet.
Busy. Okay, then I'll start at 8.
8?
Yeah, I'll say 7.
All right.
I'll do 6.
I'll say prove it.
Oh,
Prove it in 6. What animated movie is this? After his son is captured in. After his son is captured in...
And we don't get a year, huh?
You don't get a year. I think animated is a good enough.
Yeah. Who has... Finding Nemo.
It is Finding Nemo.
Oh!
Okay.
Wow.
Come
Wow.
on.
Those ones were all practice. This one's for points. You got to exercise for longer than a marathon. Final one, animated movie. How many? I love this game.
This is
I think
fun.
there's legs to it if I can learn to explain it. How many games into me? How many words into me explaining the game do you think you can guess how to play? That'll be the next game. Final one. How many? Animated movie.
I'm going to start at 7.
All right.
Okay, I'll say 6.
I'll say 5.
And I'll say prove it.
Okay.
5. Prove it. Will you think you can do it in less than 5?
No.
All right, 5 it is. 5 it is. Lion Prince Simba and his.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get some lower guessing numbers in here.
What is Beauty and the Beast?
We're looking for American Beauty and the Beast.
Come on now. Lion King.
That is the Lion King. It would have been crazy if I snuck Lion King 1.5 in there or something like that. But I don't even want to give a hit to that. Its star meter needs to suffer. All right, that brings our current score: 16 points for Katie, 7 for Daniel, 6
Gorgeous.
for Will.
Come
We're going
on
into our final game of the day. This is called Guess What Movie Kyle's Dad is Describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie, the game.
Great.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Guess what movie trailer Kyle's dad is describing, having only watched the trailer and never having heard of the movie name.
How this game works is my dad watches the movie trailer, writes down what happens in that trailer, reads that back to you. You have to guess what movie it's a trailer for.
I love this.
It can be any movie ever. Here we go.
Okay. So he just asks the girl out at the bank. Bold move. So there's a pilot, and he has to go to court. Now he's on the phone with the FBI. Busy guy. He is generally well-dressed. He's back on the airplane, spending the most time there,
Okay.
while I think the FBI searches for him.
Okay.
A lot of quick cuts, a lot of men in glasses,
Yeah.
and women with long hair.
Okay.
Wait, is this Apollo 13? Wait, no. Okay, now, the main guy has long hair and is tapping at a kid through a window. He's surrounded by paper, yelling, "Merry Christmas." The FBI is getting close.
This is awesome.
That was an incredible description, and I know the trailer, and that was a great description. I could picture the whole thing.
Can I tell you something? Can I ask
Yes.
can I ask? I want a pen so I can write down all of the things that he said.
Oh, sure.
I need a visual. That was a lot of information.
Yeah.
So we have bank.
Okay. So he just
I play a different
asks
one.
the girl out at the bank.
See, from that, I thought it was blank
Bold
check.
move.
Right.
So there's a pilot, and he has to go
That's
to court.
tough.
Now he's on the phone with the FBI. Busy guy.
Busy guy.
He's generally well-dressed. He's back on the airplane, spending the most time there, while I think the FBI searches for him. A lot of quick cuts, a lot of men in glasses,
See that?
and women with long hair.
I like that detail.
Wait, is this Apollo 13?
Okay.
I love him playing the game.
How long have you had your dad do
the
this?
main guy has long hair.
365 times.
That's a
Through a
really
window.
nice dad.
He's surrounded by paper, yelling, "Merry Christmas."
Surrounded by
the
paper.
FBI is getting close.
Merry Christmas is wild. Okay.
Is this a Christmas movie?
No way. Who has long hair? FBI. Bank girl. Surrounded by paper.
I like that FBI's on there twice.
It's you want to, it's important, at first you're like, maybe he's friends with FBI if he's on the phone with FBI, but then he's on the plane for a long time and the FBI seems to be following him. But he has long hair, which is interesting because that really eliminates a lot of my guesses. What are you thinking? You have anything?
I had Blank Check initially,
Right.
and then I had Up in the Air as a movie I've never even seen, just knowing
sure.
that there's a lot of plane flying in there.
I have a guess.
Wait a second. I also have a guess.
Yeah, go.
You go.
I'm going to be wrong because there's the long hair and the Christmas thing are the things that make me think I'm wrong. But catch me if you can.
I was gonna say Catch Me If You
It
Can.
is Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, because he has the long hair in the end when he's in jail.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
All
Wow.
right. Good job, everybody. Good job. I got to tally the points up here for the episode to see who won. That is 5 points for both of you for knowing Catch Me If You Can right there. So in third place with 7 points, Daniel Shar. In second place with 11 points, Will. It is 85 points for writing a script. It's 85 points for writing a script. So with 106 points, 106
goodness.
points, Katie, you're the winner of the podcast.
Whoa. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
I'm honored.
Please tell everyone where to find you. Anything you'd like. We didn't even get to talk. I did the animated thing. I want to talk about your cartoons that I love so much. and your artwork that I love so much.
I make cartoons. I mean, I've been working on oh gosh. I mean, I've got the three wise men. I'm working on a little short, I'm working on a little feature, working on a little television show. No, I mean, all in different stages. I hope that they get made. And I think the shorts will come out soon. I don't know. Oh God, I'm so bad at. I had a cartoon account called Sex is Weird that was very active for a long time. It's sort of less active now, but a comic book is coming out soon. That's like. If you liked that account, you'll like this book a lot. God, that's all. A little bit of this, a little bit of that in these trying times in this industry.
Sure. You
know?
have Instagram as well.
I have.
Place to find you on there.
Where to find me?
Yeah.
At Katy Fishell. That's
Great.
me. That's all. And if you want to see this old cartoon account, it's at sex_is_weird. That's it.
Great. All right, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm doing my solo show, Near Sex for Work, at the Elysian Theater on March 4th at 7:30. I'm also going to be in Ojai on February 21st, and I'm working on setting up other dates in other places. So hit me up, danielshar.com, for tickets and to request me in your city.
Great. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to the folks who submitted the before and afters on the Discord. If you would like, you can submit before and afters. You can play before and afters. We've got a robot on there that'll play all of the ones we've ever had against you. fart.kyleayers.com, a URL I forget to change until the moment before I realize I'm about to say it every episode. Please go there. Have a wonderful day.
I've never seen it.